Okay, you're waking up at night. Maybe it has to do with your thermostat.
All right, so those who struggle with sleep, you may need to adjust. Let's bring in Dr. Mike with the Fox Medical team live to explain why and what the temperature should be set at. I think this might surprise a lot of people, Dr. Mike. Let's start with maybe the older, like more mature adults. What age group are we talking?
Well, we're talking over the age of 65. And what this study showed was that, look, everybody's different, but, perhaps between 65 and 77 degrees, something like that. Maybe a little warmer for the older folks. But for most people, Sally and Melissa, the colder the better. You want that prime temperature to be anywhere from 60 degrees to something in the 70s. And I'll tell you why. Now, I brought a brain. Finally, after all the viewers kept writing in, when is that guy going to bring a brain in? I brought my brain. Abby normal, but it's a brain. All right, now, look, basically, when the temperature is cooler and you're asleep, the cooler temperature promotes the release of melatonin, which is a hormone that naturally occurs in the brain. Melatonin then will allow the brain to go into a deeper REM stage, REM sleep, that will then make you be more refreshed in the morning, allow you to have a much better sleep quality. And so that's why you'll notice in the hot temperatures, especially if you don't have an air conditioner, it's really problematic for you to sleep. And I can tell you, back in the day, we didn't have much, and we had no air conditioning. And even though we're not in the deep south, I can tell you, Philly can get really hot and muggy and humid. And it was torture. It was torture for me. I love my parents, but they were trying to kill me.
Oh no, Dr. Mike, I have to ask you. So if I keep if the AC's in the 60s, I would have to pile so many blankets up. But my brain will be out in the cold. Does that still count? Or are you saying you got to keep the blankets at bay a little bit too?
Well, no, everyone's different. Now, if you're if that is too cold for you, what you could do, you could take a shower before you go to bed. You can put a fan on. Do you have a circulating fan in your bedroom?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you put that on because that allows your skin to remain cool and circulates the air. Those are all tricks of the trade. Now, if your significant other is too cold and you like it cold, tell them to wear socks. Although I gotta tell you, I like my toes to breathe at night, like not to give you too much information. I can't stand socks at nighttime. I can't stand it. My wife always says, put socks on, you're cold. And then you know what I do? With my cold feet, I touch her feet.
Oh, there you go. Oh, you're that guy. We know. We see you.
Yeah.
See, we need a psychotherapist on now to teach us how to deal with the thermostat wars. Like the most #1 argument, right, for couples to have.
Yeah, and forget money. It's all about the thermostat. Dr. Mike, always fun to talk to you. Thanks for bringing your brain today to help us out.
Oh,